Welcome to the Two Balls and a Mic podcast, episode 10.
Episode 10, man. It's been 10 weeks of this, and I cannot be any more excited for today's show, man.
We actually have stuff to talk about. Stuff is happening in the world of sports and entertainment and sports entertainment. But before that, we do want to give a shout out to Tacos El Vaquero, who is still open. Support your local businesses. You can find him at Tacos El Vaquero ST on Instagram, and he's doing to go. So check him out.
Yeah, he's doing to-go orders and pickups, and honestly, please help him out, man. He needs the business, and honestly, his food is really good.
Yeah, it's hard times, and we're all sponsored by Fierce Beats. Same thing, local, independent. Might not be tacos, but if you are in the need for a beat of some sort, maybe if you want to pick up a new hobby, you're doing some sort of, I don't know, you're a rapper now, check them out. 2 balls and a mic. 2 balls, 10% off.
Yeah, he has really dope beats, man. Especially if you're trying to hop on that rapper hype.
I love it.
I mean, dude, so for this show, right, we're going to start out with a sport that we normally don't talk about.
You don't even consider it a sport. That hurts me.
To be fair, I'm not a fan of this, but Tony's a huge fan. I know people that are huge fans. For them to fill up a whole stadium when they have this show or event, you gotta respect it.
It's the showcase of the immortals.
Yeah, you gotta. I respect it.
It is,
and
I mean that's what it's called. They fill out. They sold out 100,000 people at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Mm-hmm. They sold it out 100,000 people for one event. And
yeah, that's something.
Talk about, of course, Wrestlemania. That did happen this past weekend. And look, this is how I'm gonna attack it, because I know you don't like wrestling. You're not a fan of it. It's fine, but I just want to attack it in a way that you can still understand where I'm going with it, and it's a concept. Right. Because yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and break down every single match. I mean, there was actually split into 2 nights. It's 2 nights was Wrestlemania, and then the first match was actually Kairi Sane and Asuka versus the 2 other girls, and then they had a tag match, and they had a brilliant tag match, and then it ended on all right. We were like, okay, that's good. There was no crowd, which of course. So here's how I'm gonna, because
that's my question. When there's no crowd, is the hype still the same?
No, what the fuck? No.
Okay.
Hell no.
I know when I watch a soccer game, and I love watching soccer when there's no fans in the stadium, because you can hear everything. You can hear the ref having conversations with the players.
So that's something that you don't usually hear. Same thing with wrestling, because in wrestling, look, I know that you don't let yourself get picked up and then slam down, but there's a theater to it. There's a way to this.
Yeah, it's a show.
Yeah, it's a show. That doesn't mean it's not real. Those chair shots are real. A ver, déjate doy un pinche madrazo con a steel chair.
Yeah.
But it's not the same, because that fan base is what fuels the match sometimes, because sometimes you need a momentum change, and then there's claps and chants that you need to do, but even then you do communicate with the other wrestler, and you tell them, hey, you whisper, you talk, hey, suplex now, or this clothesline, and then you kind of do it. So you could have kind of picked those up, and if they don't, that means they worked on it in the back, or sometimes they do it on the fly. But again, it was mostly for people who really watch wrestling. You get to hear this. You get to hear little tidbits of oh, that's the referee that's doing this. The referee moved the ladder out of the way, type of things. But okay, look, I'll give you one here. Rob Gronkowski, tight end, multi-champion with the New England Patriots, is now a WWE champion. He is the current champion for something called the 24/7 championship. Pretty much that can be defended at any time by anybody. You can beat him. If you find Rob Gronkowski, just hit him with the chair. So
anyone can sign up for WWE, or how do you build up your name and all that?
Well, I mean,
because I know he's a superstar. He's a famous person.
Yeah.
So for him, it's probably easier. But for someone that wants to join in from the bottom, how do you build up your name?
Well, I mean, you kind of don't. That's the point. This is all fake. Of course, they let themselves get pinned and lose and switch the title. It's not like you can just walk up to him and actually pin him. No, if you're a wrestler and you find yourself at the show and you get told by Vince, hey pal, we're going with you, we're putting the strap on you, and then they'll just have a little match and then you're the champion. I mean, and the thing is like that belt is more of a promotional thing because there's been other football players who've been champions, like a TV anchor was a champion at some point. Just it's like
I know LeVar Ball's been on there, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I think I saw him on there.
But anyway, so WrestleMania, great, fantastic. If you can talk to me on Twitter about wrestling all you want.
How many like are the fights called matches, event, or like?
Yes, they're called matches.
So how many matches are there in just one night?
And well, here I'll give you. If it was WrestleMania, regular WrestleMania, they were supposed to fill out.
It would be one whole event.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a 1-day event. It's about 6 hours of wrestling.
Oh wow.
So they fill out this what's supposed to be at Tampa Bay. That's why it was pirate themed. And so at the stadium, and so there's it would have been filled to the brim, first of all.
Yeah.
And then there's usually anywhere from 10 to 12 matches at any given day, because in between you have your little promos, your little segments, your commercials. The promos, you know what a promo is?
Yeah.
What's a promo?
It's kind of like promoting something.
So you think. See, a promo in the wrestling business is when you talk to the camera and you call somebody out. You do a promo.
Okay. I've seen that. I've seen when they do that.
Yeah, so like when they have the microphone in the back and the reporter's like, "Oh, how did you feel about that match?" "I don't care about that goddamn candy ass."
To me, that's actually like the most entertaining part.
Yeah.
When I've seen parts of it, it's like, oh, okay, this guy's calling this motherfucker out.
Exactly. And, again, like, they're not. They go in the back and they're buddy. Sometimes there's stories and we can go deep. And there's great stories about...
I bet there's a bunch of drama on that shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's this guy called Chris Jericho who picked the fight for real against Brock Lesnar not too long ago because he thought Brock Lesnar went too rough on a Randy Orton and busted him with his elbows wide open and started squirting at Madison Square Garden during SummerSlam, and he thought he went too hard in the back, and so in the back he's like, hey, what the fuck, like you could have gotten that blood another way, you just didn't have to keep going. And then Brock was like, fuck you, and then the other guy was like, hey, fuck you, and then the other guy is like 6 feet tall or like significantly smaller than the other guy, so those things do happen. But in any case, why I'm bringing even WrestleMania up is because I felt that was a giant middle finger to Dana White. Vince McMahon was like, I'm going to have my event. What they did was what the UFC is trying to do now is have different events in different locations at different times.
Okay.
So all those matches, they didn't happen on the same day. Usually they would, right? But those happened at, on a Tuesday at 9 a.m. Then the next match happened on a Wednesday.
Is that for the whole social distancing?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't really have that many. And this was in Florida still. I don't think Florida's caught up. I don't think Florida gives a shit about.
Florida is one of the states. I think they're about to. But there's a few states that are still not like mandating people to stay in and all that.
Yeah, and so it kind of brings the point of like, okay, like, this happened, WrestleMania happened, great. Should it have gone forward? Or would you think, like, it's kind of like a bad time to say, fuck it, just do it?
I mean, to be fair, the amount of money they made off of this is probably insane, considering there's nothing else to watch.
Yeah.
So it's like a business move. It's a great move.
Yeah.
But if a lot of the wrestlers somehow start getting sick,
that's
where it's gonna come. Who's like the director? Who's in charge of it?
Vince McMahon.
Okay, that's when it's gonna come on him.
I mean, yeah. And here's the thing, like,
unless he's just a straight savage guy and does not give a fuck.
There's a lot of wrestlers like The Rock's cousin, Roman Reigns. He was in the Fast and the Furious movie.
Yeah,
another big Samoan dude. He was supposed to be in the main event. You know who Goldberg is?
Maybe if I see him.
Looks like a bigger Stone Cold Steve Austin with the beard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. He was supposed to go against him for the belt, but Roman Reigns has leukemia. and his immune system's low. So he was like, don't feel comfortable going. So literally, like the week of WrestleMania, he pulled out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So some wrestlers were just like, nope, don't feel comfortable. There was a 3-team tag team match. Tag team is 2 people, right? So that's usually 3 teams. So help 6 people. Jeez.
Yeah.
But instead of 6 people, their workaround was cool. Pick your best guy or pick who you want representing your team. So this is going to be for the tag team titles. That's 2 belts, 1 for each partner, but it's only 3 dudes. So 1 from each team instead of there being 2 from each team, 1 from each team representing. So it's like little workarounds that they did. But again, like he still said, screw it. I need to entertain America.
He kind of worked around it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Found the loopholes through it and pulled off the show.
The only thing that I was like, whoa, that's a lot of people, was with Gronk.
For the 24/7?
For the 24/7, did you see?
Yeah, I mean, if I saw that video, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
It's all over Twitter. It's all over social media. This dude Gronkowski just jumps on top of a bunch of people, knocks them all out.
Okay, this is where I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to let you finish it. Okay. I'm going to translate what you're saying in wrestling terms.
Okay, whatever.
All right, so WWE superstar Rob Gronkowski was taking poise and taking aim from a very high place and was going to go ahead and deliver a backwards reverse elbow. Then what happened?
This motherfucker just lands on everyone, knocks him out. Then he goes to, I guess, who has the championship belt.
The elbow connects and he lays his eyes and focuses on the current champ.
And he pins him.
1, 2, 3. We have a new champion. Rob Gronkowski is now the 24/7 champion.
Motherfucker's enjoying life, man.
Ato.
Motherfucker's enjoying life.
If you could tell me, like, hey, you're just gonna go ahead and be one of the greatest tight ends of all time,
and then you're gonna go to WrestleMania.
Not even that. Antonio Gates was one of the greatest of all time. Never won a Super Bowl. You're gonna win this many Super Bowls. You're gonna play with Tom Brady. You're gonna retire relatively early. You're gonna do all the ecstasy in between. You're gonna pet on ponies. You're gonna, and then you get to be a wrestler after and just have a great time. Wait,
that motherfucker's winning, bro.
Hell yeah. But today, actually, right now, we just saw, like, literally right now that UFC and Dana White, we're canceling UFC 249, but they have found a location and it is in the West Coast. They're being super shady about it because I really think they saw this event because there was really nothing else. And his boy Brock Lesnar was in the main event. He lost against Drew McIntyre, the championship. And so I think that he saw this. He's like, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take these matches, 2 dudes in their corner, and they're going to fight somewhere in a warehouse somewhere. Cool. Record that. 2 hours later in a different location, get somebody else, 2 other matches, their corners, fight. Cool. Put all those things together. Boom. You have UFC 249. And even then, Khabib is not participating against Tony Ferguson, which was the match that's cursed. This match has tried it itself. It's an entity. It tried. They've been trying to get this match done forever. 3 times it's been canceled. This is the 3rd time. Just what can you do? So they're gonna have I forgot his name.
No, to be fair, I'm not a UFC person. You're asking the wrong guy, man.
Here. Justin Gaethje. Sure.
There we go.
Sure. Anyway,
whoever that guy is.
Again, should I guess another
who's
situation.
the current the champ there, or
the champ is the guy that Khabib? Is not Khabib. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Khabib's the one that fucked McGregor up, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so this guy was supposed to fight McGregor in the summer. Justin Gaethje.
Mm-hmm. So that canceled as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So most likely with this thing going on, but should it happen? Because
I mean,
and they're doing it in the West Coast. From what
should it happen? No. Do I love that it's happening? Yes.
I like that. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Okay. I mean, I'm a strong believer that we should not be scared of the virus. And I get it. You are spreading it even if you don't get...
Yes.
Like, if you don't get the symptoms, you can still be a spreader. But, like, say there's not going to be people watching.
Okay.
Like, on there. It's
Okay.
just them. If they're agreeing to do the fight, that's on them.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not going to go around and then go to Walmart and start touching and sneezing on everybody. They're not going to do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going to go home. They're going to go to their homes and then probably stay home like everybody else.
Yeah. And that's fine, but okay.
And to be fair, think about it. This is their job.
What stops them? But non-essential. What stops them from saying, all right, WrestleMania happened, UFC happened? Because here's the thing. Again, sports podcast, this is what's happening. Trump had a call with the commissioners of all the sports.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, so this was trying.
I mean, I think with Trump's trying to have everything back. This is not a politics show.
Yeah.
But we all know who he is. He's a business person. He's trying, like, the biggest thing he's done for the country is the economy.
Yeah.
He fixed it. I'm not gonna lie. Or it was better than it was, and that's his baby that he's done. You know.
Yeah,
And this whole virus is fucking shit up for him.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get it back to, hey, let's get back to work, not to worry about this and that. He's trying to get back to that. Because he's trying to get those terms again, the second term. So he's trying to hurry up everything and have everyone go back to work and everything be back to normal.
So, I mean, this is the first step. Because, again, I don't know if you know this. I think I've told you this. And it still relates. Trump is actually buddy with Vince McMahon.
Okay.
Did you know?
Trump's come out in wrestling, right?
He has come out in WrestleMania. Not only that, he is a member of the WWE Hall of Fame.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Our current president, ladies and gentlemen.
Fun fact, the only president that has ever received a Stone Cold Stunner.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but again, that's another thing that where
it's a debatable topic. Top of it should not be happening. Like, these fights should not be happening. I'm not a UFC fan.
Yeah.
I'm guessing if I was a UFC fan, I'd be so happy that it is happening.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, like me with WrestleMania, I was so happy that I got something, and and again,
and they're taking precautions on it. Not the best, but they're taking some precautions.
Some of the matches weren't even matches. I don't know if you knew this.
Really?
So some of the matches, because it's wrestling, and wrestling is ridiculous, and wrestling is the stupidest thing on this earth, but that's why it's so fantastic, and I love it. They had something called a boneyard match with The Undertaker and this other guy called AJ Styles. This was, imagine a movie match. Did you ever watch Logan?
Yeah.
So imagine if at the end of Logan, spoilers, when Logan gets impaled and killed, the other X-23 Logan comes over and pins him. 1, 2, 3. Just imagine that, and that's what happened. It was a movie. Yeah, it was crazy. But see, they got creative like that. Like, that was a match. That's technically a WrestleMania match.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so there's ways that they're trying to work around it. I know the NBA.
And, there's going to be people that are like, oh, just stay home. Like, nothing should be happening, this and that. At the end of the day, there's been diseases before.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
Right back at you, buddy.
Hey.
Oh,
son of a bitch!
Love it.
We got a new soundboard, and this thing is honestly the best thing that we purchased.
Yes.
And we have sound effects now.
Yeah, so that's where that's coming from. We're still getting used to them. Again, we don't want to abuse them because they will be annoying. Again, I'm also welcoming any sound effects that you guys want, any sound effects that you guys
if you think something like that's popular, please don't send us a coronavirus. We tried looking for it, and
honestly, I said no. I overruled it, and then you were like, "Bruh."
That was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be happening. All this stuff, but I mean, who the fuck are we to stop it? Like,
We are the consumers. We are the ones that.
If you don't support it, just don't watch it. That's it.
Look, I recommended WrestleMania to you. I recommended WrestleMania to like 4 of the people that for a fact don't watch wrestling. I knew 2 of the 3 have at least watched it. Why do they watch it? Because they were stuck watching old games, old this. This is new. This is happening now.
To me, is I watch a lot of sports, but if there's nothing to watch that I like,
yeah,
I don't mind hopping on Netflix and binge watching seasons.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, that's just me. Because the no sports is killing me because I love this podcast. I want to talk soccer. I want to talk football, basketball, anything sports. But if you want to ever sit down and have a conversation about La Casa de Papel, I'm also down with that.
Casa de Papel.
Casa de Papel on Netflix, man. It's a great show.
What is it about?
Or if you want to sit down and talk about the English game once you watch it.
What's Casa de Papel though?
It's a show. Like this guy is the mastermind of a plan, and they rob like a bank in Spain.
Rob? Like Gronkowski?
Yes.
Okay.
Rob. And it's crazy.
Wow.
And like this guy has every little movement, everything thought out.
I'm so glad that they didn't hire you for a promotion.
No, of course not.
No, I'm kidding.
But anyways, moving on from all this fighting and
all this violence
in America, trying to entertain the American people.
There was a dude, again, calling back to WrestleMania, a guy that put this other guy unconscious on a steel chair, put his head over it, and then hit him with a steel chair on his head. You can't fake that.
That's what's up.
Anyway.
Was that this WrestleMania?
Yeah.
I hope that guy does not get the virus.
From via chair.
Anyways, man, there are some soccer news that we would like to share. Just real quick, I know Bayern Munich, you did mention to me that Bayern Munich started training again.
Yeah.
But kind of like in small groups.
Yeah, little small segments. And again, I don't know what the situation is
in Germany.
In Germany. I don't know what the situation is. I might know, but I'm not going to talk about it because I listen to those who actually know.
Exactly.
That's the thing. I'm not listening to anybody. No government, no Twitter, no Instagram. And I'm just listening to the doctors and scientists that tell me, hey, this is this and whatever. But yeah, so I guess they're coming back and they're practicing in little segments. Again, it seems like things are trying to go back. I wouldn't recommend it. If I was buying, I wouldn't.
I think here in the U.S. we're still in like the early phase of it.
Yeah.
If not going towards the middle part of it.
Yeah.
In Europe, they're already past that. They're already past the worst part. Hopefully.
Again, I don't want to speak out of turn because then tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Because you never know, there could be a second wave, third wave, whatever. But it looks like they're on their like. All right, we're gonna start like moving as we have a helicopter passing by.
Thank you for your service.
Essential jobs in America.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, if you live in San Diego, you're gonna hear planes passing by all the time.
Yeah, and
just part of living here.
It's part of it.
But anyways,
I'm part of doing a show in a paper thin garage.
Yeah, hopefully we can like try to soundproof it one day, but
one day,
maybe. Who knows? Anyways, so I'm glad that there's something happening already, like a team at least practicing.
Yeah,
I know their player, Son from Tottenham.
Yeah,
if you don't know him, he's known as the Korean Ronaldo.
Yes,
because he's a beast.
Sonaldo.
He's actually having to serve for the South Korean military. I guess when you're in South Korea, you have to serve. I think 4 weeks.
Yeah,
and he kind of avoided it last like 2 years ago because he won the Asian Games.
Yeah,
he put a team in his back and he won that.
He really doesn't want to go.
He didn't want to go. So right here it says that he had to serve a 2-week quarantine because he flew from London, and then he had to serve a 4-week national service in South Korea.
Wow.
It sucks.
Yeah.
That's how strict it is over there, man.
Can you imagine?
I know in Mexico you have to like sign up as well. And it's like a random, I think. It's kind of like that, right?
It's kind of, yeah, no, but they have to.
No,
they have to. They have to. And I mean, can you imagine like your Sonaldo, and then you've been hanging out with I don't know, Dele Alli and Raheem Sterling,
your mansion
and you're mansion clubbing, and now you're literally eating baked, I don't know, beans from
a can.
Yeah, and being the most popular guy, everybody wants to talk to you. Like, at least for me, I don't want to get talked to that much anyway.
I mean, I hope he gets like special service or like special treatment.
But do you want that though? Would you want? I mean, put yourself in that situation. Why is he getting special service?
This man won us the Asian Games.
But will he win this war? Is he really in it? I mean,
will he win this war?
I don't know.
Will he cross the border to North Korea?
We actually have a phone. We can use the phone on here. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah. We actually have whether or not they think that Son should have gone to serve. We have the great Cristiano Ronaldo on the line. So yeah, should he have served, Mr. Ronaldo?
There you have it.
What a jerk.
There you have it. Ronaldo's jealous of Korean Ronaldo.
He just wants one person out of the way for his another Ballon d'Or. What a jackass.
I mean, yeah, it does suck. But if I'm just an average person in the military in South Korea and I see Son serving next to me, I'm gonna be like, bro, you're the shit. I love you.
Yeah, I mean, that's
like saying you're serving with Chicharito.
How crazy is that? How crazy would that be?
That'd be insane. I'd be like, motherfucker, like I love you.
All right. Let me switch it this way. You're serving Cuauhtémoc Blanco. I'd want that food
he's a fucking legend.
He is, but I'd want him to suffer a little bit.
Yeah, no, true.
Yeah,
but I think Son's the type of player that you cannot hate.
As a Mexican fan, I love this guy.
I think as everything, there's players that you just can't hate. I'll name you 5 quick players that you can't hate: Son, Ozil, Kaká.
I'm gonna stop you there. Okay, keep naming them.
I was gonna say Ozil, Kaká, Son, Iniesta.
Okay.
And shit, I don't know who else. Fucking Ronaldinho. There you go.
All right, cool. I'm about to. So, who was your first one?
Ozil.
I don't like Ozil.
Why?
Because of his attitude on the field. He just happens to be good at it. This is his job. He has no joy in playing soccer. I don't like that. He has no passion.
Yes, he does.
No, he does.
It's just his facial expressions. He's just ugly as shit.
He said it. He has said it. He has said it that, and I. Oh
like he said, this is just my job, whatever.
Yes.
You gotta fucking respect that shit.
I mean, no. I mean, get your ass out of here.
That's badass.
But he always had this like, all right, great, brilliant player, beautifully crafted game he has, and it's great.
I mean, I'm judging them based on their skills. You can't hate him. The way he passes the ball.
But see, you say you can't hate. That means that nobody can hate. But
okay, you can't hate his game. Comment down below players that you just can't hate their game. Like, I mean, you see Ronaldinho and you're going to be like, holy shit, Ronaldinho just fucking put a smile on my fucking face every day.
And see, that's what I think about, like, when you can't hate a player. Like,
Kaká. Tell me you cannot hate Kaká. He's a fucking beast.
If I was some Real Madrid fans are like, he wasn't as good as he should have been.
They didn't use him properly. He's a center attacking mid. Real Madrid has never been able to use a center attacking mid properly.
Yeah, true. He should have been better. He should have been good enough to just force himself and impose himself onto that lineup. But he didn't.
I mean, I get it. Look at James. James didn't work out in Madrid either.
Yeah, definitely. I can hate James. Who was your other one? There was another one that you were like, oh, nobody
Iniesta.
Yes, if I'm from the Netherlands. Iniesta scored that goal. Again, it's because if you're saying...
I get it. It's like, I fucking hate Robin. Like, I hate him.
I love Robin.
You're a disgrace to Mexico.
Again, no. We're talking about his gameplay, the way he plays, right?
I mean, yes.
Objectively speaking.
Okay, I was kind of putting myself in your shoes.
Okay.
We're getting the emotions, but no, if it's his game, man, nobody does that. Cut to the left, shot, second post. Nobody does that better than Robin.
It doesn't. No.
Nobody can do that.
Nope.
Nobody. Not even Messi. Not even Messi does it as quick. Robin was just a quick cut, boom, automatic goal.
You know what it was? It was the aerodynamics of his tight shirts.
Dude, he wore some tight jerseys, bro. Like oh my god.
He should have always the way you gave him a jersey is he looked at Ribéry and he's like, I'll take a smaller one than that. One size smaller than that.
This is Toulouse.
What accent was that?
I don't know.
Robin.
That was a Robin accent.
I miss Robin in Chelsea.
But yeah, I mean, it does suck that Son has to serve. Mm-hmm. I'm glad. I don't think they're at war right now.
We're always at war. We're at war
with ourselves. Oh my god, deep as fuck. Oh.
All right. Fuck you.
Oh man.
But no, I mean,
that's about it, guys. Nah, I'm just playing. No, we got more news for you guys.
You just said the word news. I just wanted to press the button.
Oh well. That's pretty much the soccer stuff that we have for you guys.
Well,
whoa, what else do we have?
I think Mr. Casillas.
Shit, true.
Mr. Casillas,
yep.
Iker Casillas.
I'm excited for this too.
Was talking about when everything passes, how they should have a charity match, un amistoso, between legends of Barcelona, a clasico.
Which I love the idea.
Which is great. Fantastic. I love charity matches. Like, I live. Yeah, whenever I see Ronaldinho in a charity match,
shits on everyone.
Zidane, I'm like, this fool can still play today. But no, so he was saying, like, there's going to be a he wants two teams, one Barcelona, one Real Madrid. See, I fucked up. I was starting the Barcelona one. So instead of doing a 22 different players, hey, stop looking. That's what I meant. Don't cheat. Don't look.
Mine's already said, bro. What the fuck?
So I think we're gonna have a lot of similarities, actually.
Let's see.
We combined a best 11
with Real Madrid and Barcelona players.
A clasico 11.
You could have any formation. You could have any player in whatever position, but you have to be able to back it up.
Yeah.
And if you can't back it up, then you fucking lose. You guys are gonna.
Yeah, they'll decide.
We'll put the teams, like the pictures of the teams on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or on Instagram as well, and we'll do like a little competition. Whose team do you guys think is better?
Absolutely. All right, so Ching Champoo. Ching Champoo. Clearly, we do different things. You go first.
Let's put a tijera, you dumbass. What the fuck?
That's actually how it started.
All right. Okay, so here's my team. So we have a starting 11 and we have 5 subs. You have to include a goalie in your sub. And you just explain why we have those subs as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll start with...
let's each say the formation first.
Yeah. What's your formation?
It's actually a 3-4-3.
Ugh.
And
okay.
The reason I have a 3-4-3 is just so I could have more attacking players. And that's the reason why. Just to have a better show.
And see, here's the thing. Like, we're probably going to have the same wingers. I'm just saying that.
I don't know.
But my wingers would destroy your back line if you're going to have 3 people back there.
I don't know. I have pretty pacey defenders.
See, I have a classic 4-3-3, 2 center mids, 1 center attacking, offset.
Yeah.
Great. Classic. I'm a Mourinho fanboy. 4-3-3.
I get it. Yeah. I've just got creative with mine.
I didn't. All right, so where do we start? Bottom, top, bottom?
Bottom, top.
Bottom. Let's start bottom.
Goalkeeper? Casillas.
Iker Casillas.
Best goalkeeper between both of them.
Yeah.
So far.
It's just a legendary keeper. Like, you... Yeah,
You're going to put Valdez? What the fuck?
It's one of those things where it's like...
Although Ter Stegen could arguably be there.
Quality-wise...
Ter Stegen could be there.
Maybe, yes. We'll see if we have...
Maybe in your
Ter Stegen in a sub list. All right, so yeah, we both have Casillas.
Okay, you're right back, I guess.
My right back. I love Brazilians. Dani Alves.
Okay.
Dani Alves.
I don't have a right back. I have 3 center backs.
That's right. What's your defensive line?
My defensive... Okay, just say your defensive line first.
All right, so my defensive line of 4 is right back. Daniel Alves. I have Ramos, Puyol, and then Roberto Carlos.
Of course, yeah. Pretty
standard.
Yeah, that's something... Yeah, Okay, basic as fuck. Yes,
Fuck
I
off.
have Ramos Puyol as well.
Okay, basic as fuck.
Puyol is my favorite all-time player, so he's there.
Basic as
Ramos
fuck.
has to be there because of his pace. And I actually have Varane because of his pace.
You like Varane. Okay, I'll give you
I like
that.
a pacey center back, especially if I'm going to have 3 center backs. I need pacey center backs.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you're going to catch up against my attacking front.
So I have 4 in the midfield.
Madres.
So I have a right mid, 2 center mids, and a left mid. And the role of the right mid and left mid is kind of like going back and forth, helping out defense sometimes.
Okay.
So this is my line. Are you ready?
Okay.
Right mid, Beckham.
Oh. Oh.
Center mid, Zidane and Iniesta.
Oh.
And my left mid, Ronaldinho.
Oh. Oh my.
Yep.
So, all right. That's your midfield.
That's my midfield.
All right. Well, you have all of my midfield, but it's ordered different because I have 2 center mids that are lateral, side to side, everywhere. Zidane and Iniesta.
Wow, okay.
Okay, center mids.
Copy me? Okay.
Sure. I'm older. I actually saw him play.
And then who, yeah.
And then at a center attacking mid position because I know he can play this. Again, not necessarily that they played that much while they were at Barcelona and Real Madrid, but they can, and I know they do a great job. Is Ronaldinho as a center attacking mid?
I completely agree.
Everywhere he can just be everywhere,
He
and
can be a center attacking mid,
he
yes.
can be so creative in the middle. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness! All right, so
I'm gonna guess your strike. I can guess your top 3.
guess mamadas. Ya lo viste, güey.
No, I can guess it. I didn't see your top 3, but I can guess it.
All right.
I was like Messi, Fenómeno, y Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, is that it?
Oh, son of a bitch!
You see, I didn't put Fenómeno on my team.
What? Yeah, because you put Ronaldo in the middle, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. So I put Messi as my right winger,
Okay.
Cristiano as my striker.
He's my left wing.
Yeah, I know, because before he was a left wing, now that he's playing striker, he's still killing it.
Yeah, but I like him. I prefer him on the left, so he leaves
And
more
my
space.
left wing, Thierry Henry.
I like him more as I would have if it was me with that
Ronaldinho
lineup.
and Henry.
Ronaldo, CR7.
Oh, you
and
like Henry as a striker?
Henry as a striker.
Depending how the game goes, I can make a sub. I actually forgot to name my coach. I didn't put my
Oh,
coach.
that's right. We have coach.
Did you name your coach?
Did I name it? Absolutely.
Did you pick one?
Yeah. You know who it is?
Pep?
Nope.
Zidane?
Nope.
Mourinho.
Absolutely.
Mine would be Pep.
I'm gonna thumb rake a cancer patient in the eye.
Okay, mine would be Pep. Who's your subs?
My subs. I don't know. You already look at them?
Relax, bro.
All right. Who's your
Too
goalkeeper sub?
predictable. Keylor Navas.
Oh no! I mean, you're all
Yes.
up on his nuts.
Yes, he's a monster. He's a beast.
He was underrated. I'll give him that. He was totally underrated. They did him wrong at Madrid.
Yeah.
But I would put Victor Valdés over him.
Oh, no.
Hair Victor Valdés era una pinche vergüenza.
I don't know. I never thought he was on the level that Barcelona needed.
You can tell when what's his name, Pinto, the kid, the goalkeeper with the ponytail.
Yeah.
You can tell when this fool was playing, and the ball was nowhere near the box, but you could just tell that there was just this insecurity that Puyol or whoever Piqué back there had, and not being just confident in who's in goal, and that cost him a couple of clásicos.
Yeah, I mean, okay, all right, I'll give you that. Do you have any defenders on your?
So I have a
list?
defender. Yes,
I do too.
yes, and it's just like a token defender, Rafa Marquez.
Cool. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that's right, because you don't have a left back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I could probably fit him in case I get a red card, something like that. Yeah.
I actually have one of your boys in the starting 11 on the bench, and I would not put him where you put him. I would have put him as a striker on
Henry?
me. Yeah.
All right, cool. I have your striker on my bench, Phenomenal Ronaldo,
Okay.
and I also have another center mid on my bench, Xavi.
Okay. I was never a huge Xavi fan.
Me neither.
I like Iniesta better.
Me too. And then we have
different
5. Do you have another midfielder, or who else do you have?
I have Di Stefano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Yeah,
Throwback.
hell yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I said all time.
You know who else I have?
Who?
That I know you don't have for a fact?
Who?
And I'm not saying he had his best time in Barcelona, but career-wise, you gotta respect it. And it is Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
I would take Suarez over Ibrahimovic if we're talking Barcelona-wise.
No, yes, of course. But if we're talking career-wise and skill-wise, Zlatan.
Okay.
Zlatan's above.
All right, then I choose Maradona.
You could. You could put him. Nobody put him.
That's crazy. Neymar's no. Let's see. People who we didn't name.
Wow, Neymar, we didn't name him.
I'm trying to think of people that we screwed over.
Robinho.
Was never what expected.
Kaká. Guti.
Raúl. I could have been.
I thought about all those, but I was like, these guys are better.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
And it's recency bias. Because, I mean, there's strikers where it's like, all right, let me
arguably, Carvajal is up there in right backs.
Arguably, yeah. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Never like him.
And he's good. He's really good.
Should have put Ramos in there.
Ramos could have been the right back. You could have argued Ramos is a right back.
Yeah, true.
Because he started as a right back.
But yeah, so, all right.
That's pretty cool.
So who would win? Again, who do you
guys think would win? We'll post the pictures of the lineups.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to get to vote on it.
And none of this tie bullshit. It's America.
I think my team would win. I agree with your wingers probably shitting on my defense.
Yeah.
But I'm confident on the pace of them.
Yeah, but there's only one ball for all your midfielders, is my concern.
You know, where I fucked up is I don't have a center defensive mid.
Yeah.
I'm really attacking.
And me too. I mean, I'm attacking. Zidane wasn't so much of a defensive, but he can hold his own. Iniesta, same. He can poach. He can steal ball here and there.
Yeah.
But there's no strong person in there. Because I think Puyol and Ramos would hold their own is the thing.
Exactly.
Like, they can hold their own. They don't need that liability. You don't need...
And then I have Varane just to back him up with that pace.
Yeah.
Because he's probably arguably the fastest center back in the game.
Yeah. And if you guys have a clasico 11 you want to tell us, let us know. If you think
comment it down below, man.
Let us know. Who do we forget? Coutinho. Let's say flops. I know. I'm just naming flops.
No, then we're going to say Suarez.
No. Let's see. No,
Griezmann.
same flops.
Griezmann. Kaká was technically flop.
Chicharito.
Gareth Bale. We got Modric, Ballon d'Oro winner. Nobody mentioned him.
That's crazy.
I don't think he deserved that Ballon d'Oro.
He didn't.
It was just because of the World Cup. He got to the final with Croatia.
And lost.
Yeah.
Had he won? Maybe. But no, he lost.
But yeah, we're going to post those pictures. You guys let us know who wins. It's better for me.
So, COVID Quarantine Cup.
Yes, I mean, that is going to be up and coming.
Community COVID Shield. What am I speaking of? Jeez.
Community COVID Shield. That should be dropping. Should have dropped.
Yeah, today.
Yesterday.
Whatever this is. This should be dropping.
So we got to watch, actually, Brandon versus Mingo with Juve versus Barca. And
Barcelona's out.
Barca's out. That's one of the first Barca's out.
Yeah.
Which was pretty incredible considering they won the last time.
Yeah.
And Juve didn't do that good last tournament, but they look really good.
Yeah, they look
Ronaldo stepped up and scored. And then we had Nestor with Barcelona against Sacktown Man U. And again, sorry Sacktown. Sorry. We always root for a Man U.
Hey, man. Look, team. I think this is what you have against Fairweather. Because you're like a Sacktown on them because they chose Man U. And then Alan always talks about Liverpool. I think that's where it started. That's the seed planted inside.
Yes, Alan does like Liverpool.
Huh. Interesting.
I hate Liverpool.
Okay, I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that hate, but good thing you went with Liverpool. Oh, jeez. For a second, I'm like, I thought you were going to say, like, what?
No.
Nah, it's all love.
No. I respect every soccer fan. But yeah, we had Nestor advancing with Barcelona. The mighty Cesar.
Mexico, man.
Against PSG again. Against Show and Tell. Mexico's do something, man.
They're just too strong. There is another Mexico.
A ver si en el quinto juego.
Again.
Yeah.
Again. They've
then
done it once.
We had Juan with Man U who I was rooting for because of Man U.
Another Man U.
Against my brother, with Dortmund.
Womp womp.
Won advance. Man U easily won 2-0, I believe.
Yeah.
And then we had the other 4 games that we recorded.
Yeah, and
Are we posting those already?
Are we? Should we? Let's talk about it before this podcast drops.
So we're dropping one Monday. We drop one Monday. Podcast Tuesdays, though. You know,
Podcast Tuesday sounds good. We're gonna start it up on Wednesday again, and I'm just gonna tell you, there's one of them. There's one match here.
Boring.
Oh yes, it was the Real Madrid versus Real Madrid.
My God, I hated it.
Chris, Isaac,
I hate
you guys for this one.
I hate you people.
And you know, some of you are like, oh my God, they're telling people they hate them. We know them. We know these guys.
Jeez. Even if we did it, at this point, just... Ugh.
If you pick Real Madrid, I hate you. Because simulation-wise, they play really bad.
Yeah, I hope they're eliminated in the next round.
We're hoping both of them could just be eliminated.
Little spoiler here.
Real Madrid won.
Yep.
Because Real Madrid lost too.
Hey, don't tell them that.
Oh, man. But yeah, we'll drop the other games on Wednesday. And then we'll have the other games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so on every day.
Yeah, we're actually working on having a live stream, maybe working. Maybe a Zoom conference coming up. Interviews. Why not?
That'd be pretty cool. Let us know if you're interested. I mean, we don't just want to interview like players from the SD Loyal, anyone that has a podcast. Sacktown, if you're interested.
Let us know.
Fairweather, we would love to be part of your show.
Let me ask Fairweather. Fairweather, if you guys are down, let me know.
If you just want Tony, that's fine as well. It's cool with me.
So everybody wants. Everybody's asking for it.
Oh, man.
But yeah, 10 episodes. Next time, episode 11. No closer to sports than we have been.
No.
But we've been making it happen. Hopefully more tournaments. This FIFA thing works out.
Yeah, man.
Really appreciate you guys watching, catching us up on things on social media and letting us know. So
make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, you know.
Yes.
We appreciate every single one of you guys out there.
Every single one of them. Wash your hands. Otherwise, I won't appreciate you as much. Yeah. Sounds good, man.
All right, man. 10 episodes, 10 weeks. Thank you guys so much for letting us do this.
Yeah,
appreciate